Hey gaming fans! So today I have another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, and this one is, well, it's kind of an odd one. This is a Insect Demise deck, I guess that's what I'm going to call it. It's a deck that I used to play a long time ago, and I decided to kind of rebuild it with some newer cards. So let's get to the deck. So this deck does run a lot of vanilla insect monsters, a lot of normal insect monsters if you want to call them that. So we're going to run the 3 Rescue Rabbit because this guy just banishes himself and then he special summons 2 normal monsters with the same name. So you're going to get, your 2 insects and then go into whatever you want to do from there. Then we play Goki Pole, which is really cool. This card can pull off a bunch of different tricks. So if he's sent to the graveyard, so it doesn't matter how he's sent or where he's sent from, you can add 1 level 4 insect monster from your deck to your hand. And then if the added monster is a normal monster, you could special summon it and then destroy 1 monster on the field with on the field with an attack greater than or equal to that monster. So you'd probably grab one of your vanilla level 4 insects and then destroy your opponent's monster. Cool thing about this is you can either like set them, and then during your opponent's battle phase they would attack it. It gets destroyed, and then you would grab a normal monster and then special summon it and destroy one of their other monsters. So could take them off guard. Then for the vanillas we have Girochin Kuwagara. That's a weird name, but it's a level 4 insect, 1700 attack. The thing I like about this guy is he's wind, so that actually comes in handy with the extra deck. Then we got 3 Insect Knight. He's just a beat stick, 1900, level 4. And then to round off the level 4s, we have the Shiny Black Sea Squatter, also insect. He's 2000 attack. So, it's just a lot of beat sticks, just in case, you want to attack your opponent directly or something like that, or, just summon it and hope your opponent can't get over it. So, lots of tricks like that. Then we play 1 Metal Armored Bug. This guy's a level 8. He's in here for a reason, which I'll get to. And then 3 Doom Dozers. This guy's pretty cool. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by removing from play 2 insect type monsters from your graveyard, which is not going to be hard to do in this deck because once you get 1 Rescue Rabbit off, that's 2 insects right there that are going to end up in the graveyard at some point. And then when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you send 1 card from the top of their deck to the graveyard. Not a overall good effect. You probably don't like that effect, but it might come in handy. Maybe you'll send one of their key cards that they don't want in the graveyard. I don't know. But that's usually a negative effect for you. And then the last of the monsters, which is part of the whole combo of this deck, is Demise, King of the Armageddon. So when this guy's ritual summon, or he can be, well, he's ritual summoned with End of the World, and then by paying 2,000 life points, you could destroy all cards on the field except this card. So you pretty much wipe out the board. Obviously, if your opponent has a negate card, they're going to stop it, but if they don't, they lose their entire field, and then you can go free by, maybe summoning a Doom Dozer and a few other tricks like that. So that's the monster lineup. Let's get to the spells. So we play 2 trade-in because your Demise, your Doom Dozer, and your Metal Armored Bug are all level 8. So you can, if you don't need one in your hand, especially with the Demises, like if you've already got one on the field or something, get rid of the excess one and then, draw some cards. Same with Upstart, just a filler. You could put anything in that space or just leave it that way. And then we got 3 Unexpected Day or Die, however you want to pronounce that. So if you control no monsters, special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from the deck. The thing that's cool about this is you get 1 normal monster and then you can play a Rescue Rabbit and get 2 more. And then you can go into like, Xyz monster that requires 3 monsters, or you can go into a Link summon that requires 3 monsters. So really cool. Then you got the Foolish Burial. Most of the time you're going to target your Goki Pole, which is these guys, and pull off its effect. So it will hit the graveyard, and then you get to search for a normal monster and then do some shenanigans. And because we're playing normal monsters, 2 Swing of Memories. You special summon 1 normal monster from your graveyard. It's destroyed during the end phase. So chances are you're going to use it anyways, or you're going to Xyz with it, or link play with it, or just attack for game. Either way, especially if you can grab that metal armored bug. He's 2800 attack. Then we also have a Monster Reborn, because why not? And 2 Megamorphs, because this deck tries to be aggressive in one turn. I mean, it tries to do an OTK. It might not always, but, you know, if you are able to pull out Demise, pay the 2,000 life points, probably put you below your opponent's life points, and then you can attach Megamorph to make him a 4,800 attacker. So, really cool. And then if you follow it up by a Doomdozer, you're going to do a lot of damage in one turn. Then for the ritual summoning, we have Advanced Ritual Art, because you do play all the normal monsters. So you select one ritual monster in your hand, send normal monsters from your deck to your graveyard, whose total levels equal the ritual summon monster, and ritual summon that monster. So you can grab or you could send a single metal armored bug, and you can then ritual summon your Demise, or you could send 2 of your insects. You might want to do it depending on what else is in your hand, because if you have your Doomdozer in your hand, you're going to send the 2 insects. And that was how this deck used to run, was mainly on Advanced Ritual Art. But for this build, I'm using the actual End of the World cards, which is the ritual card just to special summon him. Unfortunately, it does require exact levels, but that's not a problem because you are playing level 4s and a level 8, so you can pull them out no problem. And the reason why we're playing End of the World is because we got 3 pre-preparation of rites, which is to add 1 ritual spell card from your deck to your hand, and then add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your or graveyard to your hand whose name is listed on the ritual spell. So unfortunately it doesn't work with Advanced Ritual Art, because Advanced Ritual Art doesn't name a monster. So I had to go with End of the World, just to have targets for this. And that's pretty much the deck. I mean, it just tries to do one thing: flood the field with insects really fast, and you can either attack with them or go into your extra deck plays. So for the extra deck, because we're playing all like a lot of level 4s, so we got our typical Xyz package here. You know, rank 4. We got Utopia, Castell, number 101 Silent Arc, Abyss Dweller, Cowboy, Steel Swarm Roach, Digusto Emerald, and then because we play wind monsters, we got the 3 wind monsters. You can pull out a Lightning Chidori, which I always like. This card can, when it's Xyz summoned, you target 1 set card your opponent controls and return it to the bottom of their deck. And then once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and return it to the top of their deck. So really cool card. I believe it's limited to 1 because it is that strong. And again, more wind support. We got Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, because he's kind of a pain to get rid of. And he requires 3 level 4 wind monsters, which isn't too hard to do, because all you really need is to use an Unexpected Day or Die to pull out one of these guys, and then the Rescue Rabbit to pull the other 2 out. Or you can special summon them from the graveyard, and then have a Rescue Rabbit. So it's probably easy to pull him out. And then because we do have level 8s, I just threw in a Divine Dragon Knight Felgrind, just so you can rank up into a level 8. And then for the links, I got Salamangreat, Almirage, basically 1 normal summon monster. This is for your Goki pull. So if you normal summon your Goki pull, you can then send him to the graveyard to special summon this to pull off his effect. I mean, Link Spider, because you have normal monsters, and you know, if you want to help you link up a bit. Cross Sheep, because it's pretty good for its ritual effect here, because all you need is 2 monsters with different names, which might be a challenge because your Rescue Rabbit pulls out 2 cards with the same name, but there is a lot of ways that you can get 2 insects onto the field with different names. And then if you ritual summon, you get to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards, so helps you get through your deck. And then I threw in this guy. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that he was a Link 3. I thought he was a Link 2. But either way, I mean, you could pull him out. He's 2+ monsters with different names. And then he gains 200 attack. He gets a 200 attack counter on it for each insect, I believe. it requires gains 200 attack for each counter on it. You could use following effects of this once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can place 1 counter on it for each insect monster you use for its link material. So then you can add counters to it, and then you can remove a counter to special summon a 1 level 4 or lower insect monster from your graveyard in defense position. So that can come in handy. And then I just threw in a generic, just like a power code talker, just another link monster to go into. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just try to get out your Armageddon Knight to clear the field, and then you would possibly pull out a Doom Dozer. And if you can, special summon one of your, vanillas, and then just attack for game. That's really how it works. Anyways, hope you liked the deck. Let me know what you think. Throw some suggestions down below. I always like to hear it. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.